Hello there, everybody, and welcome back to the YouTube that we have here. Now, this is going to be a little bit different than before. Instead of doing Fortnite again, I'm actually changing it over to NBA 2K21 in my career mode. So this is obviously my career personally. And let's just start it off right here. I'm pretty sure most people are familiar with my career mode. So this is just mine personally. Now that you're firmly established in the starting lineup, we'd like to give you the opportunity to provide input on what jerseys we wear. Mind you, I am currently on the Cavaliers. You're an equal member of the starting unit, and we want you to feel that way. We also want to remind you that we are appreciative of what you bring to this organization, both on and off court. Plus, if you look good, you feel good. And if you feel good, you play good. Simple, right? Thanks for everybody. Sincerely for the Cavaliers. Now let's bring this on in to the input of everything that we got here. Now, as you know, I'm on the Cavaliers. It's loading for a second. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get into the next match. And it looks like this is our next match. We're going against the Bucks. Alright, I hope you guys are ready for this. But the best part is I get to choose. Now since, I'm part of the starting lineup, I get to choose one of the old and or recent Cavalier shirts. Which I'm not gonna lie, I actually kind of enjoy the fact that I get to select. Are you sure you want to play your next game? Well, of course, why would I not be? Alright, I hope you guys enjoy this stream. Now, I'm just going to be playing one match, and then I'm out, and I hope that you enjoy it. If you enjoy it, please like, please comment, feel free. I may actually put some more NBA 2K up. I have a whole bunch of games. It does not matter to me. I am just trying to get everything set up properly. And this is the second video I got. So let's get this started. Let's go.
And in the locker room, each guy has been going over and through his own routine to get ready. But once they take the floor, they're one single unit. Downtown Milwaukee is seen from the shore of Lake Michigan on a cloudless day. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and a pair of Hall of Famers with us, Doris Burke and David Aldridge. Hey, Dave.
Hey, Kevin. If you'll allow a DC kid to be a little parochial right now, while there are some basketball hotbeds throughout the world, Prince George's County in the heart of Maryland is among the finest. A litany of NBA players have come from PG, including Kevin Durant, Victor Oladipo, Markelle Fultz, Michael Beasley, and Quinn Cook. KD said, "It's just in the water. This is what we do." Guys?
Great stuff as always, DA. Thanks. A look at Cleveland's starting group. Okoro out there with Kevin Love. Then there's Andre Drummond. Then it's Junior. And it's Sexton in at the 2. And for the Bucks, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. And it's Portis in at the 5, roaming the paint. Greg, how hard is it to maintain focus this time of year when you know you're on a championship contending team?
Some of that I think depends on the leadership you have in your locker room. Certain guys just keep everybody engaged and motivated. And you know what? You've got to break the season down into chapters to help yourself with the motivation, because sometimes that season can be so long and it's hard to stay focused in the present when you start thinking about the postseason.
I agree. And so it's the Cavaliers getting on the board first. Now, here's Antetokounmpo, and 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And the foul called on the Cleveland Cavaliers.
We always talk about what a rare talent Giannis is, and it's true. Unrivaled athleticism and versatility.
The first free throw is good.
Giannis Antetokounmpo has said he doesn't want people calling him the MVP because he doesn't want to relax. He said he fears failure, so he has got to get better.
And both free throws good for Giannis. Well, Greg, there's been some debate. What do you think? Is Giannis the best player right now in the world?
I tell you what, if there's a conversation, he has to be in it. You know, some people might go with Kawhi, Kevin Durant. He's coming back. LeBron James is there as well. But Giannis is probably the guy to lead that conversation.
Middleton for three. Rebound Andre Drummond. Deflects the pass. To the inside. And it's Love missing. Last game for the Cavaliers, they picked up the W against the Spurs in San Antonio.
Yeah, it was all hands on deck. Helps to get points off the bench when you're on the road.
One thing we know, great teams in the NBA get production off the bench, and that was critical that night.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Milwaukee's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Yeah, I mean, the ball handling and body control for a guy that's Giannis's height, it's really impressive.
The pass to Okoro. Pass to Junior. Fires the three. Another three for Cleveland.
80% from the field to start, playing with a ton of confidence.
Bucks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Antetokounmpo kicks to Holiday. Oh, and there's the alley-oop.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide open man.
For Cleveland, they've gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Here's Love. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
For the Bucks, they won their last contest, that game against the Grizzlies in Memphis.
And bottom line, they found ways to score. Credit the game plan going in. It was right on the money.
And that's not an easy environment to play in. To score at the rate they did on the road says a lot about their intensity and focus.
For Milwaukee, they have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
And collectively, they're only about 73% as a unit right now.
First one falls for him.
And we heard Shaquille O'Neal bestow his Superman nickname on Giannis Antetokounmpo, and rightfully so. The Greek Freak, the most dominant paint scorer since Shaq himself.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Derek Jones, he's checked in for Bobby Portis. Pat Connaughton comes in for Chris Middleton. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Dante DiVincenzo. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. And watching Antetokounmpo get to the rim can, GA, take your breath away.
Man, he can go around you, through you, or literally jump right over you. Call him the Freak, Superman, what have you. None of it feels like an exaggeration.
Here's Windler. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game.
Well, so often we're talking about Jared Allen's length, and he does it nicely on the offensive glass right there.
There's 1:54 left to play in the first quarter. Holiday attacking, uses the glass to finish the layup. Cleveland leading by 6. And here's Junior. A 14-point game for him in the win against San Antonio. Beyond the arc. Here's Allen. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
Boy, that's a little bit of toughness and concentration. Jarrett Allen under duress of the defense. Nicely done.
Holiday. And Holiday throws it down.
That's a finish he'll be bragging about for a while.
Oh, as he should. Very impressive.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim. Okay. Well, that's the nose for the basketball. Larry Nance, my goodness. What hops on that young guy.
Bucks trail by 8. Holiday with it. Count the basket. Holiday's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
3 of 4 to start. Young fella came to play.
The Cavaliers have gone 8 of 11 in the first quarter. They'll take that percentage any night. Junior kicks to Osman. To the right side. Here's Windler. He can't get that one to fall. So Milwaukee will take it the other way. The Cavaliers beat them last time when these two teams met in Cleveland.
And really just a bad loss. No other way to put it. I mean, they maybe overlooked some of the bench players because those reserves got loose offensively.
And so it's Cleveland with it. Following the 3 by Milwaukee. Here's Junior. And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession. There's 14 seconds left to play in the first. Pulls up on the wing. And there's Garland. That's good on the assist by Junior.
Tremendous balance and body control. Darius Garland, no stranger to finishing inside.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And regarding the mental aspect of the game, Giannis Antetokounmpo had this to say earlier.
Definitely the game has slowed down a lot for me. I'm able to know where my team is going to be. I'm able to get to my spots and I know my spots. And I don't score on accident no more. I score because I know, okay, I'm going to get to that spot, try to make a play for my teammate or make a play for myself.
Well, Greg, that might be why they put up so many points. They all know the roles. They've got the right recipe for everything they want to do on offense.
Yeah, his awareness plus unselfishness puts defenders in a no-win situation.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And from what you guys have seen so far from Cleveland, well, what's your take?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
I love the determination. They want to go after every rebound out there and overwhelming to the opposition right now.
Jones is out there with Wilson. Then there's DJ Augustine, and it's Forbes in at the shooting guard position. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. Junior, in his last outing against the Spurs, got the job done. He finished with 14 points and made an impact from outside the arc, hitting a good number of three-pointers. He didn't let the losing streak get to him. In fact, he used it as motivation to get the W and break that streak. Kevin?
Thanks, David. He took command, and Greg really led the fight for his team.
You like someone who's willing to take control, but then again, tonight could turn out to be a different story.
I think he's got to find the appropriate balance between not forcing it and not settling.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Portis, he's checked in for Jones. Chris Middleton comes in for Pat Connaughton. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Bryn Forbes. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Portis. Jones comes in for DJ Wilson. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Drew Holiday in for Augustine. Now, here's Junior. Greg, if you're a small market team, how do you convince stars that you've drafted and developed to stay and re-sign?
It's a great question, Kevin. I actually think in a lot of ways it's easier today because you can be box office. You can be a superstar in a small market and have the name recognition because of the era we play in. And so I think the biggest way to keep him there is to build a championship caliber team around him. I think that is your saving grace. If you can prove to them that you can build a championship caliber team, I don't really think that there is a reason to want to leave.
That's a solid blueprint.
And I love the way he uses his size there to make sure he gets that board. Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
Now, here's Junior. 15 points in the game. There's 48 seconds left in the second quarter. Three-pointer. Makes that one his 6th of the night, shooting a very healthy 6 for 9.
Now the D giving him a little bit of space beyond the three-point line, and that's all the room he needs.
They swipe it. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
And unfortunately, we've seen a few too many of those. A lack of concentration, a turnover, and an easy bucket in transition.
For Cleveland, they have shot 1 of 3 from the line tonight, missing 2 earlier on. Bryn Forbes, he's checked in for the Bucks. And Cleveland with a change here, too. Nancy's checked in for Kevin Love.
One shot.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Bucks trail by 13. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Forbes the pass to Antetokounmpo. Back to Forbes from the arc. It's rebounded by Cleveland. And here we go. Fast break. Junior's got it.
And so many teams now look to establish the perimeter to set up everything else.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
A really smart player. Holiday can find the spaces inside and exploit them for points.
And so it's Cleveland with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. They've kept the tempo quick and the defense on its heels, and it's gotten them up big. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much. From one Kevin to another, you guys were dominant in that first half and you have a big lead, but do you forget about that in the second half?
Oh, yeah. We got to treat it like a 0-0 game. I know we're going to stay in the locker room. We got to come out and win the third quarter. If we do that, we feel like we'll be okay. But like I said, this team is tough. We know they're capable of coming back.
Well, we'll see what happens, Kevin. Thanks. Now back to the other Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at Junior in this game, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
And so in the game for the Cavaliers, Kevin Love out there with Okoro. Then there's Sexton. Then there's Andre Drummond, and it's Junior in at the 1.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And for years now, GA, Kevin Love, one of the better outside shooting big men in the game. He can really light it up.
I tell you, when Love gets it going, he is hard to slow down. Great on the catch and shoot. Hard to believe it wasn't a large part of his game until he was established in the NBA.
And here's Holiday after Isaac Okoro getting his shot to go from deep. Back to Holiday, shoots, and it's good off the back of the rim and in. Holiday's got 17 now.
And you have to be right up on Holiday. When you're not, he's ready to take those quick shots.
Okoro passes to Junior. No good. Shot missing. Holiday with the defensive effort. Bucks trail by 15. Loads it up for Giannis.
Just no resistance inside at all. They are feasting. This is a straight buffet.
It is. It's a big one. And load the plate. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Here's Sexton. And he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game. Now Middleton after the missed three from Junior. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, if you just look for a few minutes at Giannis Antetokounmpo on the court, you know why he's called the Greek Freak. But it's the drive that makes him an MVP. He said people try to make it complicated. Life is simple. You know what you want, go get it. Do what it takes every day and don't lie to yourself. Guys, I hope you understand I'm being truthful in all of these reports. Back to you.
Love the intensity. David, thank you. And now, here comes Antetokounmpo leading the break. Took him no time at all on that one. Giannis has got 4 this quarter.
It's just hard to match up with Antetokounmpo's speed, especially in the open floor.
So, timeout called here, the first for Cleveland. Greg, as a point guard, you must have had so much fun being surrounded by so much terrific talent at UNLV.
You know, Larry Johnson, Stacey Augmon, I mean, I could go on. And you're right, I was blessed to play alongside these guys. They were incredible talents, finishers. And, you know, you don't always appreciate it going through that moment, but the fact that we're all still close and stay in contact, man, what an awesome experience to be a part of that team.
Chemistry must have been off the charts on that team. The Cavaliers leading by 17. They've got Jones. Antetokounmpo is out there with Portis. Then it's Holiday, and it's Forbes in at the 2. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. Pass to Forbes. Bucks passing it around. Portis, the pass to Holiday. And another basket to his impressive total. It's his 9th against 12 attempts.
What a great shooting performance. His percentage is outstanding.
Now Garland. Now here's Junior. And Jones over to help. 4 on the shot clock. Nance with no one around. Another 3 for Cleveland.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Bucks trail by 21. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. And in last year's playoffs, we saw zone defense turn the tide in certain games. And Doris, we know when executed well, they can throw an offense completely out of rhythm.
Kevin, I'm going to go back a step further to the Toronto Raptors championship 2 years ago, where they throw a box and 1, a triangle and 2, and multiple zone looks that helps them win a championship. Look no further than Miami's deep run in last year's playoffs. Listen, that can change the whole rhythm of a game. It can force an offense to start second-guessing itself. When you can change the rhythm, the tempo, and mix looks and force a team to think and really operate under duress, it only helps you win ball games.
And we just got a second look there at the exceptional Mobile 1 block.
And guys, that's about as good a defensive play as you'll see. Instant reaction to get a hand to the shot.
And so it's Milwaukee now. The Bucks shooting pretty good tonight at 48%. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. And stolen by Junior. Here's Garland. A beautiful reverse layup.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Giannis outside. Always going up for the alley-oop here, and Jones slams it home.
Man, Holiday puts a lot of pressure on the defense. Often it's with his scoring, but right there, making a play for someone else.
Garland with it, working on Portis. Okoro kicks to Junior. There's the pass to Okoro. It's stolen by Jones. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
That's his first personal foul. Shooting for Milwaukee, Derek Jones Jr. At the line for two.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Milwaukee making a switch here. Middleton's checked in. Kevin Love's checked in for the Cavaliers. Colin Sexton comes in for Garland. Second free throw, no good.
And Jared Allen, the big man out of Texas, a big part of his impact is how well he moves as a center. Very long and covers a ton of ground on both ends. Well, you like how aggressive he is making a play at the rim against length.
You have got to believe that you can score against size on the interior. How about the aggressive, assertive move there?
Passes it to Antetokounmpo over Love. That one off the back iron and out. And with Allen, the amount of floor he can cover with a few steps is staggering.
And Kevin, it lets him take away chances and opportunities on D. On the other end, one step to the hoop and he's completely relocated as a target. One of the best moving bigs in our league. Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Cavaliers.
And as one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And in terms of the season record, this is going to be their 18th win overall.
And they will walk out of here feeling really good about themselves today, guys. A big win over a conference foe they'd split their previous 2 games with.
And, you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Junior.
He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
Clock at 6. Okoro kicks to Junior. The Cavaliers again can't hit. And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for the Bucks. 17-point game. Middleton on the wing. Over Sexton. Middleton can't get it to go. And guys, they can just sit on the ball here if they want to.
They have earned this win.
Pass to Junior. Now here's Okoro. And here's Junior. From deep. So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Doris Burke, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you later.
Hey, James, what you smoking on, shawty?